done.
You get on my nerves. I knew you was gonna be recording me doing that stupid shit.
What's going on, you guys? This is We Ain't Seen It coming back at you with another epic reaction. Today we're gonna be doing something a little new from the standard reactions. I always say that, don't I? I always say we're gonna be doing something a little new.
Well, the channel is new, so I mean, of course we're doing something.
Yeah, everything we doing new right now, y'all. But I just want to say that I appreciate you guys. I truly do. Like, you guys have been showing us a lot of love, man. So I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, so today we're gonna be reacting to Yasuke, and this is an anime that I've been looking forward to. As you guys know, the late Chadwick Boseman was supposed to be playing this epic character that's supposed to be based off of a real historical figure. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be doing the voice for this character, I heard, but now they have Lakeith Stanfield, the guy from things like Get Out and ATL and stuff like that. Anyways, you guys, Yasuke, man, this has been one of the most highly anticipated projects from MAPPA. They always come through with it when it comes to the animation, stuff like that. And also, another fun fact.
You said that people was telling you on your Facebook that you look like this character.
I probably do, man. I'm 6'5" and stuff. I'm good looking. I got sort of, I got a little dread game going on. But yeah, like I was saying, the interesting thing to note about this is that it's done by the same guy that did Cannon Busters. Like, I know we didn't really,
that shit I didn't like.
Yeah, we wasn't really particularly fond of that. We weren't fond of that series, even though it had some amazing animation and the art style was phenomenal. It was just something about that we just couldn't get immersed in. But yeah, this guy is one of the talented veterans. Like, he's a black guy. And he's worked on stuff like Boondocks. He does storyboard art for Boondocks, and he's done storyboard art for Black Dynamite.
Okay.
So he's, he has his hands on some good stuff. He knows what the fans want at least in terms of action. But yeah, Yasuke, man, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what they are talking about.
Now I better play it. Yep, they did.
Sean Thomas. Well, I can tell this is going more for the fantasy element.
Right? It's like, oh, let's look at this semi-historic. Never mind.
Yeah, we got Transformers and stuff.
Trans Samurais.
I feel like I need to adjust the audio a little bit.
Probably. Y'all better get down.
Okay. Got some samurais that are about to get served.
Even though it was Chinese, that scene right there with those bows and arrows reminded me of Curse of the Golden Flower. Where they was shooting all the arrows.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, are we going for Samurai 7 or Afro Samurai? What's going on? Drop them blades, son.
Damn.
Summoning jutsu.
I was about to say, it looked like he finna realize all them people.
This is like some King of Fighters Orochi type stuff with this purple aura.
I don't know why this reminds me of 300.
For real. Yasuke.
It's like, some middle-aged woman somewhere is going to be scrolling through Netflix and be like, Yasuke? What is that?
I know, right? It's always those types of names that have the S-U-K.
But there is still time for us to escape.
Asuka.
Why do you think he did it?
Or Yasuke.
I offered him land and his family's lifetime over. How could one be so stupid?
Is he drunk?
Michihide's prejudice grew beyond.
This is the part that's kind of.
See, like when the action starts,
anger with power and
all kind of.
I was referring to me.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why I was iffy about Keith doing the voice of this character, because he already has a monotone sounding voice.
The only one who didn't betray me. We should drink to that.
We do not have time for this. The daimyo is going to bring all of hell through those doors.
Let them come. They are the guests of honor to our little party. Yasuke, take it. Drink with me. Celebrate this moment.
What is there to
Christian
celebrate, my
Bale.
lord? Your forces are scattered. Your dream of a unified Japan is gone. The temple walls burn as we speak.
I am still your lord.
He is going to town.
I
right now.
appoint you, Yasuke, as Kaishakunin. This is my final command of you, my friend.
What? I don't understand. We can still fight back.
This is the only way to save Ranmai.
No, there is no honor in this.
Well, that was fast.
For real, it's like he already knows himself.
Thank you, Yasuke.
He gone. He expect him to do the same thing?
I guess so.
No,
He's
he
gonna
expect him
cut
to
his
cut
head off or something. Put him out of his misery.
I told him to cut my head off first, and then I wouldn't have to do that. But I guess that's not how it works.
Right. See, we got alternate costumes and everything.
Did they actually give him armpit hair?
It looks like that's shading or something. 20 years later. So it seems like everything is crumbled and he's just living a humble life, trying to forget his past or something.
Well, they look insignificant.
CGI water.
Badass kids.
I almost landed my attack this time.
Stop bothering me. I don't care.
Ichiro, I told you no training in my bar. You're scaring away the customers.
They'll tore up all the damn food and shit.
Messing up everything.
How do you grow
That's
your
what you want, though. You want one of those?
Where do you come from?
I mean, that's what
How'd
you
get
want
here?
mostly. You want it
Who
more
taught
than
you
me.
how
I
to
want a
fight?
little girl.
And they teach
Which
you-
I
No,
know
I'm
little
just talking
girl
about
wouldn't
a
do that.
child. A
I
child.
want
You
to
want
fight
a
in
child
battles.
more than
Great samurai warriors
But I
before
would like a
I will
son.
succeed where they failed and defeat the daimyo.
You want a little delinquent.
No, I don't.
Take off that silly mask.
A samurai never shows his face.
Here. And I already had a headache, so.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is in HDR on Netflix, like in 4K.
It's okay. You'll get your sense
Like
back
anytime
soon
something's in HDR, the picture always is a little dimmer. She got the spirit sword. You remember old boy had that sword up on Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah.
My Boken! Yasan gave me this.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Are you alright?
I mean, yeah, she dropped it.
I'm
Put
okay,
it
Mother.
back together.
You're on fire. Here, take this.
Look, Ichiro been on the screen more than Yasuki. Like, what?
Looks like one of the enemies.
Uh-oh.
Vodka.
I was about to say he got a fucked up haircut, but then I looked at everybody
I'm looking
else.
for someone. A woman with child. A little girl.
Well, she got a fucked up haircut.
Plenty of women and
Yeah,
children here.
it's a whole she.
That reminds me of the big blue woman.
Yeah,
Lizard
sometimes
Head
they piss themselves whenever they get too drunk.
show. The Lizard Head show
Wait, no drink?
on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
The big girl with the blue on.
Doty,
Come with me.
whatever
Yeah.
that shit's
We have
called.
some fun.
Uh-oh.
Girl,
Bringing out the snacks.
what you gonna do with all that?
I ain't lying. She could crush you, just crush your pelvis.
guess
Death
that's
by
why.
snoo action.
Yep, that's what they said.
This little one here says you can help my daughter. My name is Ichiro. I'm sick here sometimes.
I know who you are. You have a
I don't want to say I don't like his voice for this character.
It doesn't
but
have anything
there's
cool
no,
to it.
No, it's not. It's just
No personality.
it's
That's
like a monotone black man.
and that's why I cannot understand why you love that damn Death Note movie so much, because his L
This is a special
was just not it.
His L is hilarious. That's why I like it. It's not good. It's hilarious.
will die if we go. No one returns.
Like, it's a cardinal sin to even like anything
War territory.
a fraction of what that movie had up in it.
The journey is worth
No, I'll say Ryuk was a good character up in there. I liked his design.
Shampoo vibes from this.
Young man, what do you think?
I think it is beautiful, my lord.
I'll take
So you got pretty samurais that look like bitches.
I start there. Anytime I see a samurai that look like that, I think Gene immediately.
Gene wasn't that feminine looking.
He wasn't that feminine, but I just kind of that reminds me of that.
You remember when he wore them women clothes? Okay.
They got him wearing the most.
I shall stop this at once.
Wait, this could be interesting.
Why am I starting to be attracted to this damn cartoon?
Suck it out for you.
Tell you, man, big black men, we in.
Well, hell, don't you think I knew that?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got me. Okay. Okay.
Beat his ass, cause he ain't shit.
Little judo action with a little elbow and stuff. Okay.
Yes. Yes. I was ready for the violence that time. Shit, you can stab his ass.
Lord Nobunaga, he will not go.
It's always some Lord Nobunaga
No
in every
need.
goddamn thing.
He fought well. A man deserves to be clean. Wash him.
That need to be my job.
Really? Are we doing this?
Why is he not clean?
It's not dirt.
They ain't never seen a black person before.
Do you see?
Did you ink your skin black?
No, I was born with black skin.
You were born with a black skin.
This is some
Yes.
fucked up shit. At first I was like, yeah. And then I was like, wait a minute.
I appreciate the level of authenticity that they're going with, but it was just kind of weird because it's like, oh, he needs a bath. Why is none of this the brownness coming out? The brass
But
color.
I've never heard any historical mention of black people going to where white people were and wondering what's wrong with their skin.
Right, I'm surprised he didn't comment on the package or anything.
Make sure you have
You seem to have a
everything
serpent between
you
your
need. Leave
legs.
now, we can
I'm
avoid
surprised he
the
didn't
patrols.
either. Yeah, I was thinking he would.
Here.
Why is it that long?
You're right to leave now. Patrols are light at this time. It's wise to gain ground before dawn.
Is Yasan taking us, Mother?
Shiga
Prefecture.
Prefecture, 1579.
Beautiful land.
So this must be
And
a
home.
flashback.
Lord Nobunaga.
If you notice,
shows
he's thinner
Yeah.
in the flashbacks. I like how they're kind of
especially
putting
for
that
an
attention to
outsider
detail in
such as
there.
yourself.
Right.
You were there that day.
So it seems like we're gonna see different kind of
Saved
looks
my
for the
little brother
character.
here. For that, you have my gratitude.
Where I'm from, it's everyone's duty to protect the children of the land. You're a samurai, yes?
Onabugeisha.
Is it common in this country for a woman to gain such a high military rank?
No. No, it is not.
And whose respect do I have?
I am Natsumaru. And what do they call you? The samurai that was once a servant.
Yasuke.
Having wet dreams about everything, ain't he?
You snore.
Why are you stopping?
I'm not stopping.
Sub-Zero.
For real, right?
Well, somewhat. It's about to be a Wu-Tang tournament go down up in this bitch.
Damn.
Okay. We got Briarios from Appleseed.
He's black.
We can see that.
I thought you were the only black man in Japan.
Apparently not.
Are you two related?
Shut up, scrap metal.
He's kind of cute for an old man.
Your attraction to him is illogical.
What's illogical about it?
The child, Charlie.
Yeah, this girl's gonna be like a MacGuffin.
Why are you here for this child?
So be it, Charlie.
Ain't that TV?
So be it.
I think so.
Koko ni meo wa nai.
Better speak that.
Kurishimito chinomi. What was that?
He just spoke Japanese.
Is that black guy from Egypt or something?
Man spoke Japanese.
Yes,
spoke
Japanese.
Oh no, because he has like a weird headpiece.
No, by 15 something other. Most of Egypt had been occupied by people that didn't look like that anymore. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, he could have still been from Egypt, but doubt it.
There you go.
I was waiting for him to show out.
You knew it was coming. Oh, got the Hierophant green?
Right? Shit, that's what it looks like.
My nigga got a whole stand over here. Oh.
Hierophant green is Hierophant gold.
Okay, we got her.
I knew something was wrong with her. She probably ate that dude.
She probably did. That's what I was thinking. As soon as she did that. He has a sixth sense. Oh. So guys, we are sorry about that. I have a nagging suspicion that you probably missed the last minute of our reaction because this camera has DSLR and it usually cuts off after the first 30 minutes of recording. So I apologize. But episode 1, man. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like I can see some of this stuff coming a mile away, but that's usually me with any show I watch.
Yeah.
So I like it.
But yeah, so far we have a few cliches and stuff like that. It seems like this is going for more of a style over actual, authenticity.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
but
like once we seen Bumblebee jumping out, it was like, well, that was Bumblebee shit. Once we seen the damn
the first one was Optimus Prime
jumping out, it was like, oh shit, this is not historical. This is just
yeah.
But I kind of like that. I like that this is not. Oh, this is. We're just doing the story of that dude, that black dude who was, in Japan. No, we're kind of doing our own thing, and I appreciate that.
So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into episode 2. Black men can't swim. You know that's what they're
I
going
literally
for.
was just about to say that. I hope that that's not what they're trying to do.
You know they love to say the brothers can't swim, man. So my boy, but that girl did most of the damage with her little blast.
Right? It was really hurt.
Okay, this must be the intro.
I was about to say that wasn't an intro on the last one. This actually don't sound too bad.
Yeah, Cannon Busters didn't necessarily sound bad. They didn't have like
I don't even remember Cannon Busters.
Like if you listen to Cannon Busters outro, they had a soulful soundtrack.
Is this your dude?
It sounds like
Thundercat.
Yeah, that's definitely.
No wonder if this is Thundercat. No wonder it sounds good. Could have hit that note.
I know Thundercat is a huge anime fan, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You got Dragon Ball Durag.
And that'd be funny if they put that on here.
Right.
They're not borders. The ancestors say knowledge is power. I respectfully disagree. Power is power.
Something tells me this guy is gonna get on Yasuke's bad side.
When your granddad won't take you up the street to get you some McDonald's. All these people must have died.
Yes, and I'm thinking.
Lord, what brings you to the training grounds? To see a glimpse of how bright our country's future can be.
Wait a minute.
My lord, if
I thought that was the guy that offered Yasuke a bath, though.
Neither fear nor respect
That was a flashback.
Yasuke is not one of us.
This is all a flashback.
Our people will not accept him. I will soon
Shut your
represent the
ass up,
people.
I won't accept your ass.
But the guy that offered Yasuke a bath, Yasuke had the scars and he had the dreads and stuff.
Well, he's covered up now.
Yeah, so he must have got freshened up. This must be the present time.
It can't be present time. He just escaped out of the river.
Oh, I don't know, man.
This is all a flashback.
It seems like everything's
This is after that dude found him and figured out his skin was black on purpose.
Okay, so he had the scars.
Yeah, because he met the girl. The girl said, "Thanks for saving my brother."
Okay, well, let's...
So you and I are alike. It's nothing. The seal from my family crest, given to me by my mother before her.
It's honorable. Past informs
Isn't
our
that the
future.
chick that just got her arm
Shows
cut?
who we are.
When she was younger, I guess.
I don't know. He said, "Where did you get that necklace?" So I'm pretty sure if it was her, he'd have realized it. She'd have realized him. You can't. If there's only a few black people in Japan, she'd have known it was him.
You know how them characters be acting.
Did you find the child?
We did. The woman who took her.
Ichika. What of her?
More trouble than expected. Say the girl was powered. That will
she's
cost
so
extra.
Of course. He will provide all that is required and earned.
Who is he?
The god he prays to.
I told you everything from it. I don't know anything.
He looked like he molests children.
I swear that's all I know.
What is his name?
He has no name.
Some say you can see better when you are stressed. That you can see his almighty presence. Can you see it?
You gonna let his old ass break your neck?
They letting them priests get away with all kind of shit, man.
I was just finna say, he's trying to compete with the other priests from Berserk.
The full might of Lord Oda Nobunaga's forces can gather at a moment's notice, ready to descend upon your people. But my lord sends his 7 samurai instead, as a sign of respect. Surrender your 2 castles now, and perhaps my lord will show mercy upon your people.
Well, if you don't leave me alone, I'll blow your damn brains out.
The way of the samurai is the purest form of Japanese culture. Oda Nobunaga insults our culture when he allows a woman and a slave to bear the titles reserved for Japanese men. He doesn't deserve to bear the title. Send over your black samurai, and I will show you.
The racial undertones start to creep out even more.
Right? It was like they was creeping most certainly in the first episode, but it's just gonna get worse and worse.
What happened?
Right, it seemed like more of curiosity than racism.
What did they say?
They wish to
I
settle
mean, he basically just said he's not worthy because he's black. So
I'm talking about this episode.
Oh, you talking about the first one?
The first episode was like more of like curiosity. Oh, a black guy, you got brown, blackish skin.
Lay down your weapons. Lord Nobunaga accepts your surrender. Your lives will be spared. On this you have my word.
This slave speaks for Nobunaga? This unification will not be welcomed by the Iga clan. I will send him back to Nobunaga.
The clan.
That's right.
Maybe then your drunken leader will take our culture more seriously.
Black Samurai Klansman.
Right?
Run up then.
Run up, get done up.
Ryu Hayabusa wanna be.
Nobunaga scoffs at tradition. He will not write his own history.
You better.
Down, General. I do not wish to take your life.
You better recognize.
Oh, now y'all.
Y'all trying to jump somebody.
I thought the black people, they couldn't be no samurai. I thought they went about shit. What happened?
Ooh. You see the flick of the wrist?
Eyes is so funny.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, bro. You gotta do that. All the expressions on their face before they just meet their end is like crazy, bro. What you gonna do?
We'll forget you.
Oh, but it was.
Right under the oil pit game. His face is like, what just happened?
Who else wanted?
Your mother is the only one who knows who this doctor is and where to go. And she's gone.
So we go find her so she can lead us to the doctor. You gave your word, Yasan.
Your mother did not survive the encounter on the river. I'm sorry.
He's kind of like me. He just tells it how it is. He doesn't even care if his feelings get hurt and stuff. She's gonna level the entire field if she has a breakdown.
We are in reach of the very objective we set out to accomplish all those years ago. My only wish is that they join us as we write our own history. A better Japan. A greater Japan. United together. Stronger than ever before. Free to do whatever you want. With whomever you want. Yasuke, come, my son.
You already got a little jealousy in the building.
You've been having jealousy in the building since he showed up.
Right, I want to see a black brother rise up through the rankings.
Let us celebrate Yasuke's victory with a drink. To Yasuke!
You are not one of us, and yet he treats you as so. Even better than his own sons. Servants will always be servants. That is our way. The old way.
Perhaps the old way should be left in the past.
Perhaps I too belong in the
Yeah, it's like
past.
his voice is really annoying me. It's not annoying me because it's annoying. It's
Unenthusiastic.
Yeah.
Unenthusiastic voice, no charisma. It's like it just lacks depth to it. It's just bland.
This old raggedy wench. This old raggedy dude.
Abdul.
His damn daddy.
As I live and breathe.
Abdul.
The
right?
Black Warrior. Freshwater.
That dude looks like he could be related to Abdul.
I tell you, man, that's his cousin, man.
Maybe he is Egyptian.
You can go home. I can go home. Just tell me where the child is.
The servant of the church who wants to lead his people.
Yes.
Yet the idea of servanthood itself is to submit and support.
One must serve before he can lead. That is the natural progression of things.
Boy, he looked
Never
crazy.
lacking in zeal.
He looked like, I think his name is Kenneth Copeland. That's who he looked like.
Is that the corona be going on?
Yeah, no, that's the corona.
spitting
I blow the wind of God on you, coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's that dude.
Yeah, he's definitely giving me creepy, pompous pastor
wise to
vibes.
Where is the child?
I like how
I need
he's
him
so
alive.
unfazed.
Yeah.
Sorry, boss.
Oh my god, get your
Having a
ass.
little trouble.
Hurry.
Before, no trouble. Now, we want trouble, Cherny.
In payback for breaking my nose!
Boss wants him alive, right?
Get your ass back here.
Nigga, you just said you wanted him
Yeah, I was like,
alive.
you're not making shit any better. It's about to be a big fight at sea.
Not to get molested by a wild animal.
Hierophant Green and his cousin.
Right. I knew she was gonna Samsonize him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get weak now. Oh. Why does he sound like Seppi when he said that? Oh no. He gonna tear the whole fucking place down.
Damn. Let me guess, he done re-broke his nose.
I believe. How did you get her in the eye, bro?
What happened that he wants him alive?
Yeah, it's like that's all going out the window, unfortunately.
Poor guy. He just wanted to just have him a drink.
So I'm noticing something that's missing.
What?
He doesn't have a sword yet, so I think that's going to give him the upper hand once he gets a weapon and armor.
Probably.
So he's not complete yet.
Where is that little girl at? Shit, they beating him down now. He was
giving
doing a
him-
little something at first, but
Yeah, they giving him the blues, man.
fucking pastor.
This nigga just stomping everybody out. Alright guys, so that was episode 2, man, and I just gotta say that was a phenomenal episode. We finally see that this thing has it has a lot of good production value put into it, you know what I'm saying? Our boy Thundercat came in with that smooth intro.
It's like I've never liked an anime intro before.
Yeah, you always...
I hate anime
She
intros.
hates intros because they
Hate
give
'em.
away a lot of the plot and stuff like that, you know,
And
and
then
some
the
of the
songs
fights.
are annoying. I'm
Right.
sorry, I can't. But that song, I listen to that song just driving around. I wouldn't even mind.
I just want to say, like, the pacing, it's somewhat good, but, you know, like, sometimes I wish it would just stick to one timeline because I get so invested in seeing his past and stuff like that. But it kind of picked up towards the end where I want to see what was going more in present time and stuff like that, especially with the fights. And I just gotta say, it seems like that's where the anime shines through the most, is during the fight scenes, because they've obviously hired some key animators that are very talented to do these things, because it's like it just ramps up to a whole nother level when they have these fights and stuff, right?
Yeah, the fight scenes are good. Definitely very violent. I want to see him show out. I got to see him show out on this episode, but then again, it's like that was a flashback, so we haven't seen him show out too much in the present day, if you will. But I'm pretty sure he can. Like you said, I'm pretty sure once he gets a weapon and stuff, he'll be a lot better.
I think that's what they're trying to hint at. Oh, he's not whole
yet. In the little thumbnail, he has like a weapon, and then the girl is behind him lighting up blue and stuff. So, I mean, I'm enjoying this show. I wouldn't mind watching another episode of it. So.
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and start with episode 3.
These old raggedy people.
For real. So y'all gonna drag him by chains, but y'all gonna let the other dude act like a house nigga.
I'm kind of seeing that dynamic.
Honest people, as a man of the cloth, it is my duty and burden to bring you this most tragic news. There was a woman who recently stayed among you. A singer.
You mean the singer from the bar?
Ichika. She's been missing. I used to go see her every night.
You sure did.
It is with a heavy heart that I inform you she has passed on from this mortal plane of sin. And here lies the soul responsible.
Oh, you bastard!
Yasan, the black boatsman. He's a murderer.
Come on, man.
Turn this shit off, because you know what?
Yasan isn't a murderer. He has honor.
Would that we were all so innocent.
And he's gonna whoop your pale ghost butt.
I have proof of the boatsman's guilt.
You could have stolen shit.
Exactly.
Until this demonic creature ripped it from her neck as he strangled her life out of her.
Oh, shit like this would make me so mad. I swear. It made me want to.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on.
I see that he is brought before God and cleansed.
Nigga, you need to be brought before God and cleansed. Somebody need to reach their hand down in your throat with a sponge.
Leave here. Forgive me.
Poor Ichiro, don't hit him. Don't do it.
What I told you was not the whole truth. My forebear's prophecy does not speak only of the child.
We know you don't tell the truth.
But of her power. The power that grows inside her. Too quickly for her mortal husk to contain. It consumes her. She needs someone to guide her. To help her fulfill her true
He wants to molest her. It's clear.
This world is full of evils. Dark forces that would seek to corrupt her, exploit her, destroy.
I don't know why she's trying to sneak around now. She's right there in plain sight.
Like they don't see. What? Girl. Oh, child.
About to go chain on chain on your ass.
Her scent is fresh. She's here.
If I could just get my infrared mode to work. That's not right.
Wow.
Trailin's right.
Shut your ass up.
What do you... Come on, bro.
This robot is stupid.
He is. Like, he doesn't even realize how shitty he is.
Don't touch me! You took my mom away! You're monsters!
It's like we know that you blasted her arms, so what is you trying to say, boy?
I don't know. It's kind of like they're trying to make her believe that
Like Yasuke had something to do with her mom
when she was right there.
Okay, where to go?
Where to go?
Where is she?
In that wagon. Or, that one. Or, no, that, no. Do you smell anything?
You just
Fish.
Fish.
Only fish. Perhaps you will be moved by a different incentive.
Gonna break out the whip.
I feel nothing. You will.
Ah, so he does have special powers.
The preacher's a mutant.
I mean, it explains a lot.
Right? I'm ready to have this man be dismissed.
Yeah, I am ready for him to destroy him till there's nothing left, bro.
Ichiro! What are you doing here?
Ha! We found you!
It's okay. They're on our side now. We decided to team up to find you.
After the man in the white robe said you were missing.
The man in the white robe? Stay away from him. All of you. He's a bad man.
What do you mean? Yasan is the bad man. We know what happened, Saki. What Yasan did. To your mom. But I'll avenge her for you. I swear.
It's not Yasan's fault. He protected us. It was...
But if Yasan didn't hurt your mom, who did? Saki?
It was you.
Saki?
She got them Sailor Moon powers.
What are you?
I ain't never seen no Sailor Moon before.
I didn't. I swear.
You're not missing much. I'm sorry. Oh, he's voice acting, bro.
Right? It don't even sound like he's in pain.
He's like, what was that?
You know this means the bet is off.
You dare interrupt God's work?
Oh, I
You're
hate
wasting time. The old man knows nothing. Let's be done with him and complete our business.
How you calling him old? Look at you.
Done with.
Another flashback.
Of course.
The Tensho-Iga War.
This is the whole of our force?
Hattori Hanzo, slippery as an eel in ownership. He comes to surprise us in the past, just as you say he would.
I knew it. They was hiding. Yeah, that girl was like, "This is all of us." Like, girl, they're hiding. You know, the one other anime that I did kind of like the music on was Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah, Samurai Champloo had a banging soundtrack. They had some of the best hip hop artists and producers.
You knew that Hanzo would be here.
Because you told him where to be. That pendant you wear. I saw another with the same symbol on the neck of the Iga general I killed. So this is the way of the Onabugeisha. Fighting by treachery, without honor.
I was never an Onabugeisha. I am Hattori Hanzo's Beshikime, a warrior in his personal guard. Yasuke, I acted only out of loyalty to my clan, my true clan.
A spy and a mark. That's all we've ever been to each other.
Oh, he killed her? Come on, bro. That's a longer sword, bro. Well,
that ain't her.
Yeah.
What do we do with her now?
Bring her to the preacher. Tell him price stays the same, regardless of damages.
Where is the preacher?
So she can manipulate all kinds of stuff around her. Like it ain't just concussive blasts and stuff.
I mean, she seemed to be controlling her powers pretty decent.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not like just something that happens off of her emotions, you know. It's like she can do it at will if she wants. Or she's angry enough.
I'd like to get my hair done like that.
You should.
Sorry, old man. You had some fight.
He older than him? And he looked like it.
At last, you've brought her to.
Please blow his monkey ass on somewhere.
You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of Circuit from Berserk. Like the witch girl.
Yeah. Sit his raggedy ass down.
I see why they want her, man. She has a lot of power.
Impressive. Imagine what you could do with proper instruction. Come back home with me.
That place will never be my home. And I'm gonna use them to make sure you can't hurt anyone else. Ever!
Girl, why you keep throwing these church pews at this man? Look at this ugly dude.
My boy got the blue waffle.
Doesn't every father?
He got something.
Wake your ass up, Yasuke.
But I have you now, and I will see you purged of all the devil's influences.
Nigga talking about some devils. Look at you. Have you seen a mirror lately at all? Have you looked in the lake?
Accept the light of the Lord.
This dude is literally Satan incarnate. Always talking about Satan and the devil and shit. Somebody else. That's most pastors.
Yeah. Cause that guy that you compare him to, he always looks demonic.
He looks satanic as hell. Strangle him, please.
Yes.
He killed him?
Yeah, like cracked his neck.
I think he did. Oh, no. Look at this demon. Look at this demon.
You know some Wicked City shit now.
Right? This reminds me of that scene in Wicked City when they was...
He's a black world radical. Yeah. Some tells me that cross is going to impale him.
I hope we do. We need to impale. Yes. Impaled.
Like that Matrix.
Oh, please tell me he stays gone, because I don't need him coming back. That character sucks.
How do we get paid now?
Like this.
And these two?
No concern of ours.
Right? I'm like, they were only doing that for money, so if he's gone, they have no reason to keep going.
Because I was wondering why they even following this dude. I was like, if y'all got all the power and stuff, why can't y'all just jump him and take his money or something?
Thanks for hesitating to kill me. If I see you again, likewise.
It's on sight.
Great. Pit the two black dudes against each other.
I do like that though. I've noticed that. I was kind of unsure if that's why he hesitated to kill him. I'll just be killing another brother.
Like, see, you got to not kill the dude and still get your money.
Alright. Is that the Monkey King?
So, a new power arises. Like a brilliant gold flame.
Kind of weird spider shit.
Alright guys, so that is the end of episode 3. A pretty solid episode overall, but a little slower than the other episode 2.
I don't know, I actually like this episode quite a bit. We figured out why the girl in the flashbacks was so significant, and then we figured out that I think, was that on the last episode we figured out the priest was a mutant, or was that this episode?
That was this episode.
Yeah, so we figured out the priest was a piece of shit. We already knew that. We figured out he was a mutant. Yeah, and he got killed, which is what I had been waiting for. I wanted him to die.
Yeah, we wanted him to get his comeuppance, man. Like, if you guys have seen Berserk 2016, you might remember a weird-looking priest up on there that was all about finding the heretics and stuff like that, and just being very extreme and very hostile. That's what this character kind of reminded us of, except this guy's a little more tamed in comparison, but, you know.
Not really, actually. When he turned into that demon, no, because the dude in Berserk, he grew wings and stuff.
I'm not talking about in terms of like outward appearance or powers. I'm just talking about in terms of just mentality.
Yeah, the other dude was a straight sadist. He just had a whole torture camp.
This guy, for whatever reason, he wanted that girl's powers and stuff like that. So, you know, that was cool seeing her actually showcase her abilities.
Yeah, that she can use her abilities. Like, she doesn't. It's not just when she gets angry or just when she's stressed out or, you know, whatever. So she actually was controlling it perfectly fine.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's going to be an ace in the hole for sure, man. She's definitely going to come through in the clutch because she has a good grasp on her powers, and she handled those other henchmen like a pro. Like, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
So I can see her not becoming like a crutch, well, not a crutch, but
no, she wouldn't. Well, yeah, she'd be the opposite of.
She'd be the opposite of a crutch, but she'd be more like dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm protecting you and you ain't really doing that but getting us hurt.
You saying she's not dead weight?
Yeah, I'm just saying she's not as dead weight or...
No, she's not what we thought she was.
Yeah.
She's not what we initially thought she was going to be, having to be like the damsel of distress, needing to be rescued and stuff. It's like, nah, I don't think so. I think she's pretty solid, and she had to have him to end up helping her. So I think they're going to be like a good team, which is kind of like an unusual dynamic. So I'm looks like this series is going to be good. How many episodes?
We have 3 more episodes to go with episode 4 and 5 and 6.
I'm sitting up here thinking that this is going to be... Every time it's a good series, they only be having like a few episodes.
Yeah, and it's kind of surprising too, because I expected with this amount of episodes that the animation, although the animation is good, don't get me wrong, the animation is very good. I don't think it's anywhere on the same level as something like Afro Samurai or you know, the guy that did the Blood Spray of Goemon. You know what I'm saying? It has its moments where you can kind of tell that they have like the B team of animators doing it. So I was a little surprised. I thought, okay, if they have 6 episodes, like every episode is just going to be superb in terms of just consistent animation and stuff. But there are a few moments where you can kind of tell that, oh, you know, the budget isn't there and they're only holding off until we get to the action scenes. So, yeah, a little disappointed on that. But overall, it's still a solid anime, you know,
still
for what it is.
Pretty solid, yeah.
You know, because we don't know how much budget they put into this. Because if I'm not mistaken, Cannon Busters, the other series that this guy worked on, he had to get like funded. You know, that had to be funded by the fans. So maybe Mapla's just not putting that much money in it, or they're just holding off when they want to. But yeah, I'm excited for the next episode. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to end it there, guys. Join us in the next time, man. We're gonna react to the last 3 episodes. So join us next time for that, guys. And also, don't forget to like or dislike the video. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you share with all your friends and family members on social media outlets and stuff like that. Sharing really makes a difference. And subscribe if you enjoyed the content, man. We are really trying to grow. And make sure that you check out the Patreon, where we post the full, unedited, and unfiltered reactions, guys. So yeah. And we also post the content that's going to be coming up later, but you can have access to it early. But we are running out of time, so we're going to end it there. We Ain't Seen It reactions, and we are signing out on another video, so we will catch you guys later. Peace out.